Okay, so a lot of you guys are asking me whether the SU-25k is shit or overpowered. So today I'm gonna show you my two most used tactics with this plane. Let's get into battle, guys. Okay, so my most used tactic is actually rushing. I just straight up rush the enemy and I go for head-ons, because the R60MKs are actually all aspect missiles. So people bombing bases are always preoccupied with trying to hit the target, etc. So going head-on with them, they don't even flare or they don't pay attention. Then I just keep going and checking for head-ons. You see, I shoot and then I pull off, always pull off. And now I passed a lot of like harder enemies. I'm not gonna start turn fighting. I'm just going straight for the A10s. Why the A10s, you ask me? Because they're almost always noobs and they're easy targets. And they always commit to head-ons. Look. So what I do, I try to spray a lot in the beginning and then turn off. But this time both of them were not reacting, so I got a bit caught off guard and maybe oversprayed a little bit. So now I barely have any ammo left, and in this situation some people might go back to base or whatever. I don't really like that. I'd rather just go into a new game. So what do? I try to find the easiest target to kill, and currently it's almost always the A10s. But in this scenario I spot the A6E and I see that he's going really slow, really slow. And why do you prefer a slow opponent? Obviously because it's easier to hit. Check this out. Yeah. And now check the reward for this game. This game literally took like 4 minutes of my life. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you why I adopted the rushing playstyle. Because in rank 10.0, not a lot of people have all aspect missiles. They don't really expect getting shot in the face like this. And that's great. Another big thing with the SU-25k and why head-ons are so effective is because of the cannon pods. And I always position the cannon pods like 2 pylons out so I can get more spread on my bullets. Another important reason for adopting the rushing playstyle is that that's what you gotta do in top tier. Everybody has radar missiles, so you have to fly on the deck. And that's exactly what I do. I fly on the deck, I'm trying to not get spotted, I'm trying to go for head-ons and missile shots on enemies that are preoccupied. And that's exactly what I do in top tier. I didn't realize until I got to top tier how well the SU-25k actually transferred the skills over there. Because you're going for gunshots and you're going for snapshots with the missiles. I'm just telling you guys, it's a good strategy to learn top tier. So obviously the SU-25k is not a dogfighter. But does that mean you cannot dogfight? Obviously not. It actually turns quite well, and a lot of people don't know what they're doing. That included me when I got the plane. That's why I continuously limit tested just to get better and learn my plane. I follow him into the vertical only because I know the enemies are not here. I used my flaps there for a bit to shorten the turn radius, and now he's basically dead. Like, he's got nothing on here. Okay, so here we can see the enemy engaging the F5, so I immediately go and try to help him. Oh, he wants to head on? That's fine by me. I always accept head-ons. One more? Why not? I have so many cannons, I almost always hit. And in a scenario like now, I've gotten like 4 kills or something, or 5 kills. I'm out of cannons, and there's a few enemy players left. In this particular scenario, I would go to the base, and I would load up bombs or maybe rockets, and I would start ground pounding. It's only now that you're allowed to ground pound, in my opinion, because kills, they're so easy and so fast to get if you just start head-oning and trying to dogfight people. You will learn as you go. Okay, here is another battle with another strategy. In this battle, I'm trying to focus on enemies that are preoccupied with my teammates. So I didn't rush, rather I waited for the battle to start. This F4C is not looking at me. What happens? Of course he gets killed. What about this J32B? He's preoccupied getting chased until he eats a missile in his face. Being on the ground and flying fast and letting teammates take all the attention is a good strategy. Here's once more another example of how good the R60 is in the head-on. Like, people in this rank do not expect it. They have no idea this is possible even. I don't know. That might be too much, but yeah, you get the point. It's so effective. And look what I'm facing with this plane, like literally facing a MiG-17. He doesn't even have flares, and I have one of the best missiles in the game. What do? Obviously I target him because it's a free kill. Just look at this, it's so sad. Like, I'm not cherry picking these games. This is every time I go into a game. I go either for preoccupied enemies or I go for head-ons. It's the only thing I do, and it gets me so much points, and I've grinded almost a whole tech tree. So please guys, if you have the plane, start doing this tactic. Don't do base bombing because you're gonna die. And if you were hesitant about buying this plane because it's boring to only bomb bases, that's not true. You're only gonna be killing enemy airplanes. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like or comment. I'm almost at 100 subs, so I would appreciate that a lot. Thank you.